And the audio's on.
The audio is on.
Audio?
Well, hey, since the audio's on, I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you folks that the views expressed on this show are not necessarily those of Axe Ministry, Axe Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or non-profits.
We should always do our sponsor right after that, too.
Yeah. We'll do that. First get up. First go. Merge. Good morning! Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in the beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay with your hosts, Matt and Jay. And Steve O. Mickey Mac.
That's right.
With the leather hat.
That's right. Is everything okay?
Yes,
up
I
here
am
now?
aware. I am wearing the same shirt I wore yesterday. It's kind of an over shirt. It was cold yesterday when I got up. So.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm wearing the same T-shirt, but I wore my sweatshirt yesterday. Whoa.
You know how many times do I have to do that to people? Like middle of the show, I have to come up and just pull it closer to their face.
Yeah.
Because I'm going. And they're like,
Talk into the mic.
talk into the mic, man.
Talk into the
Good
mic.
morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name's Steve.
But I'm gonna say, it's good to have everybody with us today. Woohoo! I'm a weirdo. I know. There's just.
You said it. I didn't.
I was telling somebody about the compound that I make for my eczema, right?
Yes.
And I said I put some Lotrimin, generic Lotrimin in there. I said that's an antifungal. I said I can't really take it. I can't ingest it in my mouth because it'll kill me. He's like, what do you mean? I said, because it kills fungi. And I'm a fun guy. I'll die.
Oh,
You
fun,
are.
You're a fun guy.
I try to be a fun guy.
You try to be a fun guy.
A fun guy.
Fun guy. You say that too fast.
Oh, hey, I'm supposed to be doing something.
What are you supposed to be doing?
Sharing this and all.
What were you?
I'm
What
supposed
were
to
you
be, But
doing?
it's frozen.
I was
Good
looking
morning,
at
Larry.
Facebook.
Good morning, Steve Schultz. Good morning, Susan Burrows. Scott Holland. Good to see you.
Good morning to everybody that he just said.
Yeah. Hey, you need to be sharing it. So what
There
were
it
you
is.
looking at? Was there a YouTube video you were?
No, Jennifer Tracy posted something about one of the things that she's putting together, which not really putting together. It's already put together. She's
Jennifer Tracy is a wonderful woman who
an author.
she's an author and she's also a counselor.
Yes.
Hello from Elk Mountain, Wyoming, Scott says.
Well, yeah, she helps people find the resources they need to help people with suicidal thoughts and tendencies, people who have attempted suicide to come to emerge on the other side of it, if they've survived it, of course.
Yeah.
Emerge on the other side of it with hope,
Um,
to better understanding of why they reached that desperate and low place and
Yeah.
why they don't have to again.
What's wrong with you over there, Steve?
It's locked down. I can't get the.
Is it because your phone is shattered?
Can you scroll it up or down and then
Yeah.
try it? Try it. Try clicking on it in a different place
How long is it?
on your screen. Like move it up.
How
here
long
and
has it
try
been since you've restarted your phone?
Just a few minutes.
Oh, like turn it off and turn
See,
it back
there's
on.
a picture.
Hey, all right.
But I'm trying to
It's
get.
got to be a great picture if we're in it.
Well, I haven't had a problem like this in quite a while, so I don't know what's going on. So bear with me, watch party viewers, if you're
Yeah,
going to
you
be
just
on
need
my
to
watch
start
party.
bringing your own laptop so you can do it from that.
Yeah, that'd be
But the
good.
problem is the bandwidth.
I was just going to say,
If there's like 4 computers and 3 cell phones on our Wi-Fi, it kind of makes it difficult to broadcast.
I'm on my own.
that's
Me
weird.
too. Larry says, does naturalsolutions.com BZ have a store in Springfield where I can go with my seeing eye dog and look around? No. But you can teach your seeing eye dog to look at the computer and look at it. So that, and I'm glad you brought that up.
Aren't seeing
Larry.
eye dogs blind?
Morning, Brandon Murray. No. Seeing eye dogs are not blind. They might be colorblind, but, anyways.
Yeah.
So today's show is in fact brought to you by naturalsolutionstore.bz, where we have tons of stuff, natural supplements to help make your life just a little bit healthier. Sometimes a lot of bit healthier.
I got to get another thing of super hemp balm.
I got to get it, period.
You got a what?
I got to get it, period.
Oh, I thought you said you got to get a period. I'm like, what? That is weird.
I hope
That's an odd
not.
thing to
That's
say,
weird for a
Steve.
guy to say.
That's a very odd thing to say, Steve.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
misogynistic.
you know what?
Send your hate mail to Steve.
The IV vitamins are kicking in.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it'd be better off just to catheterize myself while I sit here, because if I drink hot coffee, it makes me have to pee like every 5 minutes.
That would
You know
be
what
a
I'm talking
really
about?
good solution.
That wouldn't be a natural solution, though.
No.
But what I'm talking about today are natural solutions.
Yeah.
One of which would be CoQ10. Dr. Paul talks about this on his show all the time. He feels like CoQ10 is a very, very important supplement, and everybody should have it. Because, Jay, our bodies produce CoQ10. And then our body uses it for cell reproduction and growth. And as we get older, and I'm unscripted right now. As we get older, it's harder for our bodies to make the CoQ10 that we need. Plus, if you're on a statin drug of some sort, like I'm on Torvastatin, that's a cholesterol drug,
I've been on that.
it inhibits your body's ability to produce the CoQ10 that it needs also. So this CoQ10, coenzyme Q10 is what it's called,
Right.
is available on naturalsolutionstore.bz, and it's very reasonably priced. I'm trying to find it here. It comes with, looks like 60 capsules in a bottle. So that's, let's
2
see.
months?
That's either a month or 2 months. I think it's 1 to 2 pills per day.
Oh, then it might be a month.
So it's a powerful antioxidant that fights free radicals, a completely water and fat soluble formulation. It absorbs fast so that you can enjoy CoQ10's health benefits quickly and naturally. Dozens of clinical studies have proven CoQ10 to be one of the most remarkable natural supplements and antioxidants around. It supports heart health and boosts cellular energy, replenishing the body with the CoQ10 that it lacks. So, if any of this is relevant to you, if you want to try and take this stuff, and you should start feeling more energetic eventually, but it does. It gets in your body pretty quick, according to this. So go online, naturalsolutionstore.bz, and pick up a bottle of CoQ10 today. All right? Get a start on that better living.
That's right.
Back to you guys.
It could be brighter.
I don't think my face is on there.
What is Larry talking about?
What do you mean?
Do you need to double click on the box, or what is he talking about? Now I haven't navigated.
No,
the
you don't.
website.
You don't click on the box. That is okay. So let's say you're watching this show on your computer, right? And I do need to explain this because there are people who aren't as tech savvy. Now they have a QR code scanner. You can get an app, or there's other stuff. There's any kind of search QR scanner where you pull up that app and you scan that barcode, and it'll take you right to whatever the website address is on that barcode. Like if you scan this, and it'll take you right to that website.
So you need 2 devices.
Yes, this is for 2 devices. This is for those watching on computer,
Now, if you go on to Google,
or you can screenshot it even.
if you go onto your browser
Mm-hmm.
and click and put in www.naturalsolutionsstore.bz,
BZ.
that'll bring you to the website.
Absolutely.
And everything should function as any other normal website there.
Yeah.
Now, that's part of the reason I'm making such big changes is financially, too. I don't feel like, and freedom-wise, I don't like being anchored down to a particular place. I'd like to move around a little bit more and see this great country that we have and meet people, interesting people, and see interesting things. But also, I'd like to be able to better afford to take care of myself and my body and my health. You know, we as a younger man, I've not ever really done that much. I mean, I've taken care of it the way the doctors say and with the means that I have, and the insurance, what that'll cover.
Right.
You know, but I think, you know, how old is Dr. Paul?
84.
84 years old. And
83, 84?
he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
he gets
He's
around
definitely
pretty-
a model of what we would like to be.
He sounds so
Health-wise.
perky when he talks, and he just stands up straight, and you know,
Now, why would somebody after 84 years of life, or I don't know when he started these natural solutions things, and I know that I'm sure that he started looking into these solutions before we had the sponsor of the Natural Solution Store. So why would he do that except that he'd had some experience that told him this could
Yeah.
be better?
Larry, are you talking about the barcode thing up above the banner that says naturalsolutionstore.bz? Don't click on that. That's not a link. As far as I'm aware, as far as I know, there is no technology yet that they have available to us to be able to put a clickable link up on our Facebook Live broadcast.
Right.
Unless you put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Now, I could type naturalsolutionstore.bz in the comments, and you can click on that, and that'll take you to naturalsolutionstore.bz.
But if you're using one device to maintain connection to both places, might be
The only
difficult.
thing you could do now with that, if you're like, let's say you're using your phone, you can screenshot it, zoom in, and do a image search or a QR search on Google, and it should take you there. But you know what? It's a lot easier just to.
I can tell you, Super Hemp Balm, I've used it many times now, and I have never. Okay, so the reason I always come to the point where I decide to use it is because I've had chronic, acute pain, and you just can't. And there's a point where you just can't take it anymore. It just wears you down, and you're like, I've got to do something. And what you're using ain't working. And I rub that on there, and I've not had a time
That's
when
not
I've used
posting
it.
a link either.
When I've used it and it didn't, and it wasn't effective, and it wasn't effective fast.
Now, usually when you type in a website address in the comments, it turns into a link that you can click. But in this case, for some reason, it is not.
I think people have switched a lot of times, and I know I fell into this problem too. Is that I started putting the website www.naturalsolutionstore.com in the search bar instead of in the address bar. So if you go to Google or your browser, right, and you have the search engine, you click the little house, and that takes you home. That takes you home to your browser, which is your search engine. But up there where you see google.com, you click on that and highlight that. And then
Okay.
you enter the address there.
All right. Yeah, so go to Google, and instead of typing it in, type in this exact address. I'm going to go www.naturalsolutionstore.bz. Naturalsolutionstore.bz. Type that into your search bar and hit go, and it'll take you to that website. It should.
Now, my insurance and at least my doctors haven't offered me anything like CBD, but after the experience I've had with the Super Hemp Balm, I'd like to be able to afford to switch to CBD. As long as it doesn't get you high. I do not want to get high.
And it doesn't.
Well, I think CBD can in high doses.
Oh, I mean, I was talking about Super Hemp Balm.
Yeah, and it doesn't. It's not
Morning,
the high
Becky.
enough dose, and it's not applied. It's not ingested.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff. Natural Solutions.
It's so
Or
effective.
the-
It's
yeah,
so effective. I
Super Hemp
mean,
Balm.
it's unbelievable, and how it's not something that's just taking up space on every shelf in the pharmacies. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either, because it is an amazing product, and it does work. Barney even has headaches, and
Puts it on his
he
temple.
puts it on his temple, and his headache goes away.
Yeah, and I've not had any cravings for it or anything like that. I never got any adverse effects of like getting high or feeling funny or anything like that. All I had from using it was when I rubbed it directly on, and a small amount
Yeah, it don't take much.
on the affected area. It just effectively relieved my pain within 10 minutes.
Hey, Larry, how about you go ahead and click on that natural solution, that www.naturalsolutionstore.bz in the comments. That is now, it looks like that is now a link you can click right in the comments. In the comments where I put www.naturalsolutionstore.bz, that's blue now. Go ahead and click it. That should take you right to it. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to try.
Yeah.
And
And
yeah, takes you right there.
I feel like it promotes the body's healing too.
You know, I think it does. And I think the more natural the solution you get, the better your body's going to. It's more of a permanent.
Though the immediate effects when the pain is acute only lasts about 2 hours for me. And it's a very small amount.
Right.
And a jar of this stuff, I don't know. I've never bought a brand new jar, and I need to use it.
It's inexpensive for sure.
When it comes that way. I mean, it's $30 a bottle, which is not cheap when you're talking about taking $30 out of your pocket when usually
Right.
that's all you have at the end of each paycheck.
That's
You know,
right.
I understand that's expensive in that way.
Right.
But when you're not using drugs that go through your liver and your kidneys, and you're applying them directly to the affected area on your skin, within 10 minutes you have pain relief that lasts 2 hours, and I honestly believe it helps it to heal. Maybe that's because you're not using drugs that don't help or maybe even inhibit it,
Right.
or it doesn't relieve the pain enough that you're still careful of how you use that part of your body,
Right.
and it's allowed to heal, but it relieves it enough that you're able to function and use it, so
Yeah.
you're keeping it moving, you don't get atrophy and all that stuff. This is an amazing product that I highly recommend to anybody experiencing pain. I don't know how it affects a drug test, so if you're in a position where you're getting drug tests, and I would be cautious about using it. But other than that, I mean, if you have things like arthritis, because I have that in my hands, and in my back, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's a godsend.
Yeah. So this is a little long for a commercial, but I really love you guys, and I care about you, and I really think that if you could just even try this stuff, you'd see what I mean. And even if you still depend on what your insurance covers for treating your ailments and your pains, this can be a supplement that you may find more effective
Absolutely.
in the long run.
It's better for you than Tylenol.
It's worth having around.
Definitely.
It's worth having in the drawer in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Really, it is.
I haven't taken ibuprofen or Tylenol in quite some time.
I haven't taken ibuprofen in a while, but you know I take the baby aspirin like I'm supposed to for the heart.
Rachel McAllister. Is that your wife?
Yes,
So
yes
that's
it is.
Rachel O'Mickey Mac.
And I told her to keep, get on air and or at least watch.
Now, I will tell you guys that there is a change in the lineup today. Pray for Amber from Something to Celebrate. She's sick, cannot make it today. And Tom will not be available today either. So we are going to we pre-recorded a phone interview yesterday with some folks that Steve O'Mickey Mac has introduced to us. And then he's got a guest coming that will be here around 9:30, and we're going to go ahead and do their shows early, so that way, I don't know exactly where all the reruns are. They're on that 8 terabyte hard drive, and I got to find them.
And it might take a little bit.
But since I don't like playing reruns because the part of what we do is live,
Right.
and we want to provide you guys with stuff to do this morning.
Like what?
People to watch.
Take a look, and you know what? I've just given up on the watch party. I'll just whoever joins. Susan's using.
Just share it on your Facebook page, and
That's what I did.
Susan
So-
Burrows, good morning. Now, Rachel usually watches on your watch party, correct?
Yes, she does. And
That's
You
why
haven't
we're
able-
seeing her on this one.
You weren't able to get it started?
no, so I'm not going to worry about it. And Rachel, I love you and thank you for watching.
We love you too, Rachel. Thank you for all of you guys' support in this.
Do you have a lot of mutual friends with her? Maybe, yeah. Maybe
they're
if
married,
she
so-
started a watch party.
Hey, Rachel, if you can, start a watch party and text me and let me know if you did.
Yeah.
Well, and the only downside to other people hosting watch parties is we can't see the comments that are going on in their watch party.
Oh, that's true.
We can see all, like when people enter and leave, not here, but up there on the little number.
Can you
with
see
the eye.
Jana? Can you see Jana's comments besides my watch party? Because I think that's what you've...
Susan Burrows says, Steve, I am here.
Okay, Susan.
Are you
I
like
am-
here in the building, or are you here in the?
She's on the Axe Media Group.
That's good, Susan. Love you. I'm sorry about the watch party, but I'm not going to spend time right now. I'll just work it out later, but
Yeah, it'll be all right.
it'll be all right.
Yeah.
As long as Susan and Jana and Kara and you guys can see their guys can see the comments anyway.
Yeah, we can.
So I'm not worried about it, but thank you,
I like
Rachel.
to see the comments so that I can, respond accordingly Although you are pretty good at keeping up with the comments on your watch party.
Right.
So, and if you're having a watch party, and we can't see the comments and stuff, be sure and chime in every once in a while and say, "Hey, this person said this."
Is she saying she's from Arkansas?
Yes.
Paragold.
Love Arkansas, northern Arkansas.
Paragold is a
Telling you.
beautiful area.
I love
so
it.
amazing.
There's this
Is
place
it in
called-
northern Arkansas? Where is it?
I think it's northeast.
It's,
It's
like
about 3 or 4 hours from here.
northwestern, southeastern.
I've been to the national forest out there, and I think it was one of the more
That was all
beautiful
directions.
places I've been.
Yeah, it's about 3 or 4 hours from here.
I'd say one of the most beautiful places that I've been at was the Flat Rock there in I can't remember now. I can't remember the place, but it overlooked the White River, and it was really, really high up, and you could see the river all the way down and go on. There's no railing or nothing. It's just this giant flat rock that's a cliff face. Yeah, it's scary.
Wow.
And the campground I went to there in the national forest out in the northeast part of Arkansas,
Right.
I went to, I think it was the big national forest that's all combined as a national forest that you see on the map. It's more, okay, so it's northeastern Arkansas, but it's not all the way to the east edge of Arkansas. That big national forest, I went all the way to the east part of it.
Yeah, you
and I
can't really
camped out
say
there.
Boot Hill because it's not really a boot hill,
It's south of the Boot Hill in Missouri, but and it's west of it a little bit. But it's so amazing, and their campground was amazing. I highly recommend check out our national forest. You can get if you have a 3-day weekend.
Northeast Arkansas near the Boot Hill. Of
You
Missouri.
can get
Is that what she said? That's what I thought.
yeah. You can get to one of these parks in a day. You can get to a campground in a
Diamond
day.
City. Diamond City's
Larry
another
Melton's
one.
dad has a farm down in Arkansas or down in Harrison.
Set up camp. Still have a lot of your day left.
Yeah, 3-day weekends
Stay
are
the
good.
night.
Great, yeah.
Spend the day at it, and these trails will take you out to the edge of nature and you can really enjoy fresh air, beautiful scenery, beautiful forest, glades,
Alone
wildlife,
time with Jesus.
alone time with Jesus.
I was just going to say, having to come to Jesus. Well, we don't want to come to Jesus meeting other than just you and him.
You're not alone in the remote areas, so there's the comforts of their stores. There's stores that are easy to get the things that you might need or want that you've forgotten. Get out to the National Forest and check them out. There's people, interesting people, who also want to be there. Most of them, and there's a good balance, I think, of families and single people out there. So, I mean, it's a real great place, but it's not overwhelming either. It's not going to the mall where you're
Or you
bumping
can just
shoulders.
take a breath of fresh air and go,
And if you want solitude, you can find it too. Go to the National Forest, I'm telling you. 3-day weekends. Just
that's
spend
what
one
Rachel
there,
and I
you'll be
would love to
hooked.
do.
Always, if you carry firearms, make sure you bring it with you.
Get firewood at one of the local stores because it's hard to find it at the campgrounds anyway.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
everybody picked through
I
it.
was just
Yeah,
going to
it's
say,
gone.
you're going to get there and everybody else has picked through it. I've done that at campgrounds. It's like, oh, man. Especially when you're setting up a tent, you're looking for, somebody's already come by because all you got is little twigs.
And if you want to learn how to make a little Bunsen burner out of a soda can and some cotton and some denatured alcohol, get a hold of Jay.
You can check it out on YouTube. It's really great. They're so efficient. They will feed you out there. I mean, I usually take a pack of ramen noodles and a can of chicken is what I eat for all my meals out there.
Yeah.
Or some oatmeal. I don't mind that. I'm not really there to dine, in some... I'm
Get
not
back to nature.
there for four-star
right.
dining. And
Catch
get away
that
from
ramen noodle
society.
wild. Wild ramen noodle.
What do you do about the restroom?
This little alcohol stove, this big, it's made out of soda cans like you're talking about. You fill it with this much of denatured alcohol. It's like $10 a can, and it'll burn. You can make I don't know how many meals out of it. I haven't counted. I should, but it'll boil that water, and you put your ramen noodles in there and your chicken. And
Now, is it hard to put out? What do you got to do to put it out?
Oh, you
Just blow on it?
you can smother it, I suppose, if you made it so that it would. But if you put this much in there, it's just enough to boil it, and it runs out
And it
shortly after.
boils out the water. And
Well, it'll boil the water so you can cook in it, and then it burns out shortly after, a few minutes after that.
Susan Burrow says her bucket list is to visit all the state parks in Arkansas Been to 30, still like 22. So
I'd like to go to
So
all of them in
calming,
the
she
country.
said.
I'd like to go to
well,
all of them.
my last wife and I we went out to Arkansas for our honeymoon, and we went hiking the trails out there in the national forest, and it was a national like conservation whatever, and it was really beautiful.
You're not a fan of heights either, right?
No.
But now, and where did you find yourself?
Well, no. Beforehand, I found myself at the Flat Rock there, but they. If you don't rest, you don't need a rest room. That's what Larry says.
Bring a
Thanks a
shovel.
lot, Larry.
If you're going to get out there away from the porta
No
potties.
crap.
But make sure you bring the sanitizer, lots of sanitizer,
Hand sanitizer.
and a lot
wipes.
of wipes. I was just going to
Baby
say,
wipes.
Yeah, bring baby wipes. They're very, very
Stay
helpful.
away from plants.
yes, don't take any chances on like
Poison sumac does not do well for the body.
No, it doesn't.
It's bad.
They sell little booklets in a lot of convenience stores that tell you the plants to be careful of and all that stuff. You can find all those resources out there, and those. That's what
And
they're.
Rachel's a nature lover, and Rachel, we are going to go to Diamond City, and
Larry
we do
Mountain
plan
says
on
Gaither Mountain.
what mountain?
Gaither
I don't
Mountain.
know. I don't know which mountain is Gaither Mountain.
Now he lives in the country too, don't you, Larry?
Didn't you go out to his house? Hey, look at the
I
house.
haven't yet. I need to. I want to. I've got a week to move, so I've got to pack up my kitchen
Oh yeah, we're gonna be busy.
and my
Saturday.
garage.
We're gonna be Mizzy moving.
Most of my
Miz-
stuff
Mizzy
is in
Movie?
toolboxes and containers, but I really need to get out there and check it out and make sure how much of it is. I mean, I've got a few things for the house that I'm just going to leave. Like I got a ceiling fan, a venting fan, vent fan, and some ductwork
So
and
do our
stuff for the
fans out there.
bathroom.
We might, hey, we can
I'm
use
gonna
your
leave it
help moving. Just saying.
Yeah, really, that's true. On
We-
Saturday at my house.
All that.
12-pack of root beer and some pizza. We
Yep.
don't drink
Man,
beer
no
anymore.
No alcohol.
No beer, except root beer.
Root beer and pizza.
Not hard root beer either.
Cream
Regular,
soda?
plain.
And I'll
Jane-
buy some
maybe
Papa
cream-
John's pizza for everybody.
cream soda.
I don't know if it'll be to start or maybe I should buy it for lunch
Papa
before we
John's
start.
or
and-
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars, yeah.
We'll be taking
Papa
a
John's is
bunch
open.
of it to, so it'll be 3 loads. One will
5-gallon
be
bucket and trash bags. That's right.
one. Well, I don't know if the dump is open on Saturday. See, I might have to do that on Friday.
Do you put your clothes in trash bags or actual suitcases or boxes and things like that?
We may need to take the morning drive off on Friday
Really?
or something because I've got a couch and some junk that I can't. I've got to get rid of, and it's expensive to do it through my trash company.
Well, I don't know about the morning drive being off because that's pretty early. We can so Friday after the show we can do that. We can totally do it.
You think we'll have time?
Yeah.
So I'll rent it right out. I'll rent it Friday or maybe Thursday night. I'll
Yeah,
rent
and
it
then
for-
we'll just keep it as long as we. We'll get it. We'll work as long as it takes.
Okay.
We have freeway that night, but we can at least get that stuff to the dump like you want it.
Yeah.
We're making plans while we're on the air.
Well, hey.
Did you forget
Sorry.
where you was at?
He's moving out to Republic at the Crosswalk of Hope
Yeah.
To help
complex
out
or
the
not compound campus.
Campus.
Yeah.
That's what I call it, is campus.
Crosswalk of Hope campus.
Yep. So that's just it's just between Springfield and
I'm just going to go out
main
there and
downtown Republic.
love the people in the program there and offer whatever it is God's
Yeah,
prepared me to
God's
offer.
called
I
you
don't
out
really
there.
know yet.
Becky says that
Oh,
they
I know
can,
he has.
we can burn out here. She says
There you go. See?
Burn what? The couch?
trash. I don't know if you can burn a couch out there. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be interesting.
But it's a leather couch, so it'll be hard to burn.
The couch
No.
is on fire.
It's not leather?
Leather will burn.
Yeah, it might take
Can
a
you
little
burn?
while. Not as
Well, then
much
you're
as
stuck
fabric.
with a wire frame and stuff, so it would be best to take that out to the dump.
Yeah.
that.
Well,
I would
whatever
take
she
out to the
says is
dump.
okay with me. If
Yeah.
they're allowed to do it there, I'll do it there. But yeah, I got some stuff to get rid of. So I've got to go to a storage, which is right down the street from my house. Then I've got to go a load of stuff out to.
Well, you
Crosswalk
can,
of Hope.
yeah, she said yes, couch. You can burn the couch out there whenever it's all cool and stuff. You can take the metal frame in and scrap it.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep.
Good idea.
So, and that'll give you a little extra cash.
Well, see, there you go. There's your answer.
I
See-
want to buy that bus Larry's got.
I love it when a plan comes together.
And then use it as a project to, because all of the trades
That
would
was
be
supposed to be a
involved in
cigar.
converting that
Yeah.
bus. And I know we're talking about making plans and stuff, but this is all part
This
of
is
life.
real
This
life,
is-
yeah.
My life is changing right now. I want to be involved more in a godly program where I can commit my works to the Lord and be
That's a good
available
program,
to
then.
do that. Yeah, and I'd like to build a schoolie and be able to travel an RV, live in it, and travel and see the country. I would like to visit every national park I have the life left in me to visit.
Even that one.
Yeah, you could.
I like my motorcycle, so I'd like to ride out into some, take the RV out to some faraway national forests and then get my bike off the back and ride out in some of them roads and see the country.
So she says, yes, you can burn the couch there.
Cool. That's what we're going to do
Well, there
then.
you
Make sure
go.
you're not sitting on it.
Yeah,
Whenever you burn
Becky,
it.
we want you,
Talk about being in the hot seat.
Oh, Gaither Mountain is a national forest, probably a campground that he was talking about.
Rachel, are you writing all this down?
Becky's like, yes, we are allowed to burn. We burn all the time. Fire.
Right?
Oh, I
True.
get it. That means a couple of things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fire.
It brings Dennis to mind.
Oh,
Yeah, it does. Fire. Dennis was always releasing the fire of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And it came down hard.
They burn wood
In a
for
lot of
heat there,
ways.
Yeah.
which I'm kind of excited about that. I've always enjoyed lighting and burning fires, like campfires and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
Didn't we have a bonfire out there, Becky? Didn't we have a bonfire like at a meeting of some sort? Wasn't there a bonfire out there? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
I don't know.
I know. No, I thought there was a meeting or there was a
We set
picnic.
up all of our equipment out there and made a lot of noise one day.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of, and I was thinking there was a bonfire at night.
No, we did. I don't think there was a bonfire there that night. But yeah, we set all our stuff up there, and I'm pretty sure people miles away could probably hear the
Oh yeah,
Oh,
echo
yeah.
of it. Like, hey, somebody.
And I
on
would
Spirit-
like
somebody's
to have that.
stereo's up.
Who knows the possibilities? God's will be done, and that's really what I'm interested in.
Hallelujah.
I have all kinds of interests of my own that I could pursue, and I want to pursue. But I think primarily what I want is in if the Lord tarries, because more people are coming to worship Him, then I would hope that in 2,000 years the name of Jesus is still being said and sung and worshipped. So
Because that's the important legacy.
that's the legacy. That's the only legacy I care for.
Stephen McAllister joined.
It's
What,
funny.
Did you jump out of your box and back in, or what?
Yeah, you know what? Rachel just invited me to watch the watch party.
Did you? So there's your text.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that was quick, Rachel. Thank you.
Yeah, we need to do that again.
Matt
well, I mean,
concert.
when I move,
she says, Matt concert.
we could do it Saturday.
Well, we'll probably
Well,
be
probably
pretty,
be too busy,
Maybe-
pretty busy Saturday.
maybe like Sunday or
It's
the
a lot
following
of equipment
Saturday.
to move.
The following Saturday we can, because it'll already be out there.
Alex, are you
I don't
watching?
know. I don't know if the sound equipment's going into the storage or into the.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
Good
I
morning,
haven't worked
Alex.
all that out yet.
it'll get worked out.
Mhm.
I'm excited for you though. Plus, I'm going to be over there too a lot, visiting with Jay and Becky and the fellers. I'll have to
Yeah.
bring my whip in hand. Guys, just
Man,
kidding.
get
Yeah.
that whip out.
I'm not really like that. You know what's funny about that is I am one of the most least violent people you'll ever see.
We've had two of the guys
that's
here on the
what he
show. They're
wants you
really
to
cool
think.
guys.
That's
Yeah.
what he
Good
wants you
guys.
to think.
Yeah, I just, I think the last time I got into an actual fist fight was, I think I was a freshman or I was a sophomore in high school.
Excellent. Thank you.
So,
I think and here what I have in mind too is that for myself, I look at the challenges that I've had in my life with changing from an alcoholic life consumed with alcohol, destruction in my family and my love life and all the things that brought to my life, and then having to and then changing it, and God changing me really, and I don't know really what happened there, except that God had said, God decided that my story was, that episode of my story was complete and ready to be shared for His glory.
I love how God worked in that.
And so He brought me to sobriety, and here I am sober, and so my whole life and all the challenges I meet in life are now different and have to be met in a different way. And I'm still learning that even after 7 years.
Getting
and
to know yourself.
Yes. Understanding what living within your means really is. Understanding what purpose that I have in my life and how I can serve God wherever I am. And seeing the writing on the wall suddenly in the way that I have is that God can really speak to us outside of his word in some ways
Larry says
that we need to pay attention to.
we got all kinds of offers to play places now. Larry says your band could play at the Curtis Millsap Farm on pizza night sometimes. I
Where's
have
that?
no idea where that's at, but it sounds like fun because
But would we bring the
pizza.
equipment
I
or
was just going to say pizza.
I would say probably.
just show up?
I would say, well, I mean, that'd be great if we, I mean, we haven't had the equipment up and running in a while. So sometimes you got to knock the cobwebs
I
off
thought
of it.
about making it my living room stereo system.
Yeah?
When
Yeah.
I was up there visiting, I heard the guys have a pretty good stereo that they have hooked up to their TV, and
Yeah.
Or
Yours
very
would be
cool.
louder.
yeah,
Like
10,000 watts.
it could be. It's
like
Close
10,000
to
watts,
that.
$10,000.
well, its peak power is more than that, I think.
Yeah, yeah. It's very loud. We, even without the subs, we had it blasting up and down Fort when we were done recording the Black Album, we called it.
And it wasn't tinny. It was actually, you could actually hear a stereo sound without it sounding tinny.
I was
'cause
still
yeah.
developing my skills in that way. I'm not in any way apt at EQ and understanding
Neither
how that
am
stuff. All I did was play with the EQ in a way that I tried to get rid of some sounds that were just
Muddy,
muddy.
Pooey.
Some of them that were
Farfad Nui.
almost painful, like some of the feedback type generating sounds and stuff like that. So I didn't really ever get to understand it well.
And there was always that one song you always played so you could hear the bass and the treble. And
Yeah.
then you had the speakers
Oh,
up
yeah.
so loud, you're like, whenever it gets so hot, that fuse that's in there actually glows like a light. It's not hurting it, but it glows like a light.
Yeah.
And your head's right in front of that thing, and it's like, wow.
And when that light's glowing, that means if it's a 500 watt speaker, that means it's getting about 1,000 watts. 750, 800 watts, 1,000
wow.
watts.
He said, Curtis has 2 outside pizza ovens, and lots of people show up every Thursday night.
So who is Curtis? Is this a man or is it a business? I'm not. That's what I think I'm misunderstanding.
that's what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, I don't know. We're
Thank
waiting.
you, Becky. By the way, thank you for getting me some help because some of that stuff's gonna
Jim
be heavy.
just sent me a link to a YouTube video that would be a good topic for the morning drive. I don't have time to put it on there right now. I don't know. I don't think we can watch it and listen to it while we're on the air right at the moment. But we will look at that and we'll probably talk about it tomorrow then.
Something for us to talk about.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what the Lord has in store for us as a ministry, and this will bring me to my my commercial here in just a second for AxeMediaGroup.com.
Oh, you know what? Can you believe this? Oh my goodness!
As what?
So your face has been up there since the first commercial.
So everybody saw your mug.
You know what's even more funny is I came in there this morning saying, you know what, I'm going to do my job today. I'm going to be attentive, pay attention, push the right buttons at the right time, and I'm going to do this right today.
I even asked you.
And today was the biggest fail so
My
far.
face not on there.
Except
is
you got to, yeah, you're a handsome guy.
Hey,
Wow.
look at that.
You got a
You
lovely
see my
face.
gray
got
beard?
a chance to
I
see
love
the
your
mug
face.
through most
Thank
of the
you,
show.
Jay.
Just wanted
I
to
love
share
your
it with
face
everybody.
too, and yours too, Steve.
Thank you. Your face is just glowing.
Well, I do look like I'm 6
Wait a
months
minute. Now,
pregnant.
let's not
so.
get carried away.
Well, I'm just trying to stay on the good side.
Says off of North Glenstone. Curtis, it's a big produce farmer, and most stuff on the pizza is homegrown.
Oh, that's so
And he's got
great.
2 outdoor pizza ovens, and I'm assuming that they are fire brick pizza ovens.
Because
That
if
sounds
they're fire brick,
amazing.
yeah, I was just gonna say if they're fire brick, that's awesome pizza.
Don't eat the fire brick; it hurts your mouth,
Yes,
especially if
your-
it's on fire still.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
No.
that was stereo.
All right, so that brings me to my next commercial, which I'm going to go ahead and merge my face over here.
Again,
I'm going to
Yeah.
do it again, too.
and
Sorry,
make sure
everybody.
that you take
There
it
he is.
off.
Mr.
I know
Matthew
you guys
Pearson.
have enjoyed just seeing only my face for
Should
the
we
last
do an
20
Axe
minutes.
commercial?
That's what I'm doing. AxeMediaGroup.com.
Yeah.
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 So I said I was really excited to see about what the Lord has in store for us as a ministry and as a network that we're building. We're all volunteer, and it does take money to do this. And I know you're thinking, oh no, they're going to talk about money again. Well, we're not. I mean, we're not begging you for money, but if you feel so moved by the Lord to help us out, you can go to axemediagroup.com and there's a donate button there, or you can go to axemediagroup.com/please-donate. But besides that, there's the Real News Review, which is an online newspaper that you can read. There's all kinds of articles. You can see in detail. I believe there's an article up there. I don't know if it's been taken down yet or not. That goes through each individual detail about what we do here at Axe Ministry, Axe Media Group, and or our affiliate and subordinate ministries. We got veterans programs. We've got autism awareness programs. The Helping Hands Fund, which is for those who need these natural solutions from naturalsolutionsstore.bz that maybe can't afford them. The Helping Hands Fund is there for people to help people get these particular natural solutions. And if you want any info, you just click on, there's info there. There's an email for you to get in touch with somebody about the Helping Hands Fund, and many, many other stuff, other things. You can see our old videos from last week.
Yeah.
Generally, the week before is up there. So, yeah, go on there and check it out. You won't be disappointed. I mean, what's it going to hurt? Go online, check it out. AxeMediaGroup.com. Back to you guys.
You also can get connected with places like Crosswalk of Hope.
You want to take my face
Yeah, I
off
was
of there?
just going to say, there you go. Ooh.
You can get connected with, listen, anybody in any construction trade, and if any of our listeners know anybody who has a construction business of any kind, if they're looking for a way
Morning, Kevin
to
Saxton.
contribute and help a ministry that is really doing great things, they could use your help. I mean, hands down, I know that you could go out there and in a day do something amazing to help. Also, that, if you know somebody with a business and there's a write-off there. Look, if you want to decide how to better spend your taxes or to spend your taxes in a way that you know is going to serve the Lord, and you can contribute to something that you can actually see the benefits of your labor, then think about contributing to that, especially if you're in the construction trades. And
Well, you can see what we do.
yeah,
You can see what, I mean, if it wasn't for sponsors and benefactors helping us out, we wouldn't be here as a ministry today. Well, I can't say I don't know what God's plan is, but we wouldn't be this far
yeah.
Right.
ahead.
You can see how people have committed their lives wholly to Christ and His work, and at great expense to themselves, with no concern for themselves. You can see how they're trying to share the gospel and touch the lives of people who really need to know that, people don't have to know you to care about you and invest in you. They just have to know and love God and obey God, and that they will put themselves in a place where they can help you. You can see people influenced by the gospel directly in a miraculous way, because that's what we're trying to do here at Axe.
Yeah. Oh, we also have the Kidney Fund. Forgot about that.
The Kidney Fund. Yeah.
That's why you need to go
Randall
online
Phillips.
to axemediagroup.com and check this out, because it's not just Randall Phillips. It's good. That's an ongoing
Keep
thing.
praying for him, because that's been a real struggle, and for his. Are they married yet? His wife Jackie.
I'm not sure.
So yeah, and Jackie, pray for them, because this has been a massive struggle for them, and this is a serious struggle.
I thought he was actually sick again. I mean, not bad, but I thought he was sick again.
He's been through a cycle of sickness and recovery.
It's a
from
major. That's a major deal. Your body has to
accept
a completely different part from somebody else's body.
a vital
Right.
part,
Yeah.
vital
True.
organ.
And
So-
he's been on dialysis for so long. His body's having to completely his body chemistry, everything is going to have to be completely reset.
Yeah, now I think he's being taken care of, but you can contribute to the next person who will be helped by the Kidney Fund too. So check us out. We're really working.
Yeah. Yeah. Larry
And
said
continue
call the
to pray.
Contractors Association.
And pray, 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 pray.
He said the ovens, off subject here, or back on another subject, the ovens are made from mud and straw and rocks.
Oh yeah, an earth and
Adobe.
oven.
Those are Adobe ovens.
Oh
right?
man,
so.
that means the pizza's got to be.
Make sure there's no horse turds in the.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. We don't need extra
Pretty-
protein.
Pretty crappy pizza.
Yeah, so they burn a fire inside of it, and then when the
It
fire
bakes it.
goes out and it just has some coals, then the thing is so hot inside. That's a pretty cool way to do it.
And it bakes the ovens.
The ovens
it
bake
makes
the
them
pizza.
hard. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I would love to see that.
That would be awesome.
Sounds like we
you
have an
know what?
opportunity
It would
to
be
see it.
actually fun down the road to actually do a road series on the road with Morning
Like
Drive.
you could do what's that? What's that bread? They have an Adobe like little round thing, and they stick the dough on the sides, and it bakes them on the sides, and you pull them off, and
oh,
they're like-
yeah.
it's almost like Navajo fry bread.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Sounds
That stuff
delicious.
is amazing.
I love bread.
Yeah.
Which is
They have a bubble
Nice,
bread
yeah.
up there at a place
Wood
where
stove.
sounds like we have an invitation. What does it cost, Larry?
Yeah. Does it cost anything, or do you just contribute to the pizza
Or the music?
or the music? We could definitely contribute the music,
Hmm.
if they don't mind all Christian. I don't play any. I don't play any secular music anymore.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, here in just a few minutes, we're going to start winding the show down. If it's not already wound down a little bit.
Yeah, well, we've been winding down, especially with your mug being on there. What 90% of the show?
Yeah.
Poor people.
It's about 75%. It's about 75%.
75%.
Come on now, give me
75,
some
you
credit.
You know,
75? Do I hear 85?
75.
Anybody want to give it an 85?
Maybe 70.
85 now?
70.
70?
Yeah.
when I-
70 to our 75. Anybody want to give it a 75?
68. It was 60.
60.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
62?
so see,
67.
63?
we are winding down at an appropriate time.
Now, this would be the appropriate time for Dr. Paul to do his slow close. And
Oh,
Larry
here we
says
go.
it's free.
Oh, it is.
He says
We
they
gotta do
make
it.
bread in them.
Donations.
Donations, yeah, of course. That would be,
Man, I gotta go check
The
this.
music?
Rachel, I hope you're still watching.
yeah. We could do it. We could even do record one of our shows out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Be like, hey, it's pizza time at the morning drive at night.
That would be fun.
An
That would be
evening
really
drive.
fun.
An evening pizza drive.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, there you
Yeah.
go.
You know, you have a car, but the wheels are made out of pizza or pepperonis.
Oh yeah, the wheels are pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That gives me heartburn just thinking about
I
it.
got to get out there and see that bus.
Millsap Farms. That's out. Is it past the Ufta Winery?
Oofta.
Uta.
Ufta.
Ufta.
Because if the water's not hot enough, it won't boil. Anyways,
We did do a show out there.
we did. Well,
You did. It
no,
was
you did.
You did?
You operated the sound equipment while they had those entertainers up there, the
Oh, yeah,
boxer and the other two fellers.
Still,
Yeah,
that
so-
would be a great. Oh man, that would be an awesome show.
It'd be fun.
Stuff on our faces with pizza in front of thousands of people watching us.
Yeah. Oh. Well, so yeah, today's show is brought to you by NaturalSolutionStore.bz. If you haven't figured it out yet, go online, check it out. It's a great place to go. And he says yes, 3 miles past the Ufta Winery.
An Axe Media Group.
And axmediagroup.com to see how you can help us out. If you want to volunteer some of your time, if you have show ideas, stuff like that, however you can help, we'll take it.
What a great lineup. I got
Yeah.
a survey that they're going to distribute. And I saw the lineup that we have. I didn't realize that we had such an amazing, successful lineup. I mean, and I know the shows. They're good shows.
Yeah.
People aren't seeing them enough.
No, but we're working on that.
And people
Yeah.
are slowly starting to.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an overnight thing. The odds of becoming an overnight success are 1 in. It's astronomical.
So
Me-
click that thumbs up button if you're watching.
Yes.
And share
and
it.
then share it with your friends.
And
Even-
Brighter Living Live, even though it's a slow start, hey, you got to start somewhere.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Brighter Living Live, that'll be coming up next instead of something to celebrate. We pre-recorded an interview yesterday, so we're going to start his show out with that, and then by that time your guests should be here, and we'll get it
Yes.
all set up. And so it's going to end up being just an hour show if we do it right. It'll just look like you started a show. Because I'm actually wearing the same shirt today as I
Me
was
too.
yesterday.
I'm doing the same thing.
And you're wearing the same jacket.
Yes.
Because this is more like a jacket to me.
This is different, but this is
Yeah.
the same.
But that's okay.
I
I
need
mean,
to clean
people
this.
people aren't
And
really
in the
paying-
second half, I won't be on here. I'll be back behind there in the whole.
Yeah,
It'll
I
be
will too.
Jack and I.
Yeah. So, let's see what to think of today. Think about the scripture. Go
Praise
on-
the Lord.
Praise
He's
the
worthy
Lord.
to be praised. And if we're not here to do that, then we're not here to do anything.
Every breath is a miracle if you think about it. It really is. You breathe in, your body takes the oxygen out of that air, puts it in your blood cells, and sends it out throughout your body. That's just one miracle of the human body.
Amazing.
And you can help the human body run a little better by going to naturalsolutions.bz and picking up something to help you out. So I couldn't help myself.
You had to go there, didn't you?
I did
Right,
indeed have to
yeah.
go there. So that being said, we're going to get ready
Fantastic.
for your next show. I think you're even wearing the same hat and everything.
Yes, I am.
So I probably didn't even have to say that. People would have thought it was live.
Yeah. Now see what you did.
I know, I messed up.
Rachel, please watch this.
So is that it then?
Yep, that's it. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the morning drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. Be sure and be here. And we look forward to talking to everybody. So until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt,
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
and this has been
The Morning
Drive.
Drive. Bye, Rachel. Bye, X-Ray.